YouTube. I have been absolutely terrible with this. I hold my hands up. I've been absolutely shocking. But I scratched my head together the other day and I was like, right. What would you tell your clients? If it's not planned into your schedule, shit doesn't get done. YouTube wasn't planned into my schedule. So, shit didn't get done. And I'm sat here wondering, because what I did was I set a goal at the start of the year. I wanted to do 2 YouTubes every month. That's very, very small. That was only 6 YouTube videos and I couldn't even fucking do that. So I've decided to go one more. Q2 goals, reviewed my Q1 goals. YouTube didn't get hit. I've set a target of 8. Over the next 3 months, I'm going to do 8. Right? And what we're going to do today is, the time, it's actually quite late to pick up the camera. 3 minutes to 8. But we're going to take you for a food shop. Okay? What I eat, what I buy every single week to build muscle, stay lean, and support my running on a marathon prep. So we're going to take you to Waitrose, superb supermarket. Once I've done this call with a client, and then we'll take you to the supermarket. So 50 degrees here, so
yeah, you don't want. Not enjoyable, that is it?
No, like, it's not enjoyable now. Everyone thinks that, oh yeah, you're loving Dubai, living life. I'm like, well, I don't spend me a whole day at a beach club with my laptop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, no, it's a hindrance. I walk the gym, I'm pissing in sweat in the morning, mate.
Yeah. Before you even get there.
Yeah. Throughout the year, we went through the goals.
Yeah.
In terms of 3 months, and then we'll just review Q2 as well. So, 3-month goal, CV sent out, and more clarity working job. That's done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? And that is wrap on all calls, all work done today. 22 minutes past 8. We're just running Q1 review calls at the minute, because at the start of the year, what we did with everyone was we got on a call and we set quarterly goals. So what happens is in the year, usually, is you'll set goals at the start of the year in a spurt of motivation, and you'll be like, right, okay, I'm going to take on the world, I'm going to do all this. But what happens is you don't achieve them because you don't break them down into smaller goals across the year. So what I do is, personally, I'll have my main goals for the year and I'll break them down into every single quarter, every 3rd month. So it's March, June, September and December. Okay? And over time, those actions and behaviours and goals you're setting should be working towards those longer term goals. So we're just reviewing the goals and just seeing if anyone wants to change any goals, add or remove. And what happens is, if we've not achieved goals that we've set out to do in Q1, we look at it and go, why? What's happened? What needs to change? If we've achieved it and overachieved, then we set further goals and push even further in Q2. So I think it's important. So if you are setting goals and you wanted to set some goals, set them for the next quarter between now and June, reevaluate them at the end of June, and then assess and adjust, like me with this fucking YouTube malarkey. So yeah, set big goals for the end of the year. If you've not got them already, you should do. And then break them down into Q1, well, Q2, Q3, Q4. And that'll just be a lot better in terms of less overfacing, if that makes sense. Like at the start of the year, I said I'll run a 3:30 or less marathon. I'm going to do that in 4 weeks. And now as I'm going through it, I'm like, I'm going to go and run a sub 3 hour marathon before the end of the year. So your goals will start to add, and you can add goals throughout the year. There's no fucking law against it. And if you don't want to set fucking goals, don't set fucking goals. It doesn't make any difference to me, but it just helps keep on track. And it's like, it gives you a purpose. It makes you think what we're working towards. I wake up every single day. I'm doing this towards this and doing this towards this. And it's just like keeping yourself sane and working towards something. Enough chatting shit though. Let's go fucking Waitrose. Right. Waitrose. Ooh, what a fucking on the thing. I don't know if you're actually recording it, but hey, meat is the first port of order. Kilo of mince, kilo of chicken, job done. Like, what is it? £8 for 500 grams of mince here. Fucking daylight robbery, mate. Ooh. Not for me, not for me. Right. Veg. Get your frozen veg. It's easier life. Keep it simple. Oh shit. One of them. Job done. Right, now we need so one thing I actually do is, which is easier across a week, is cook my beef mince and then just get a pasta sauce, for 500 grams of it. Oh, actually, is that a bigger bolognese? How much is that? $3.50 or $4.50? I don't know. No, it's low fat. I want fucking chunky mushroom. I'll bet that instead. Any pasta sauce will do, just to make sure it's a tomato sauce. And then what we also get is a jar of chili con carne sauce. So you just put that on your thing, and you've either got a chili or you've got a pasta option. And then where the fuck is my chicken seasoning? So in this basket I've got beef mince, chicken, chili sauce, pasta sauce, veg, peanut butter, olive oil, and then I do my other shit. What the fuck's going on here with this camera? And then I do my other food shop online because it is a little bit cheaper for like my fruits and veggies, etc. Job done. Simple as that. Simple, simple, simple. Don't go into a food shop hungry and just buy what you fucking need. Buy what you intend to eat, not what you intend to fucking pig out on. That's the trick with food shopping. Don't buy shit, it's going to make your life difficult. The one biggest bane of my life about this country is I've got no fucking car, so I'm stood here, walking home. Luckily I only live 5 minutes away, but still, it's just a fucking pain in the arse. Like, don't take for granted getting in your shop, getting in your car, and going to the supermarket and just fucking sticking it in and driving home. Jesus Christ, I took things for granted. That and a fucking dishwasher. But, anyhow. So, breakdown of what I get. Sprites, because we need some sweets in the evening. 85% dark chocolate. Peppers. Big bag of veg. Kilo of chicken breasts. Kilo of beef mince. Chili con carne sauce. Pasta sauce. We like sauce, we don't like boring shit food. Peanut butter. And olive oil. And the next shop is on the way. Because it gets delivered. So, total costings for this shop is 266 dirhams. That's for that. 266 dirhams, which is just for me, because Kylie's not even here, she's in the UK. She doesn't eat any of it anyway, but 266, that's 50, no. 266 divided by 4.65, that's 57 quid, right? 57 quid for this, okay? 57 pounds. It's up on oats. I've not got any fucking rice. There's always something. When you go to the shop, there's always fucking something. That's why you write a list before and check the cupboards. We've got oats in there, so usually it would be a little bit more expensive. We've got some Greek yogurt in. We've got eggs, frozen fruit, apples and bananas on the way. And then one of the meals is with whey protein. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, you'll see, there's literally nothing in my cupboards. There's nothing in the fucking fridge that's fucking exciting. Literally. Fuck all. Right? Because I don't buy it. Because if I buy it, I'll eat it. Like, Kylie's got some crisps in here, right? Leave them there. Don't need them. As I was saying, that food shop right there, 57. My other food shop with all my fruit and veg is fruit, veg, eggs and honey is 80 dirhams, so 260 add 80 equals 340 dirhams divided by 4.65, 73 quid. 73 quid for one person for 5 days. So yeah, it costs a little bit of money. Obviously it costs more here, and that'd be about 40 quid in the UK. But it's like, people say that, oh, eating healthy costs a lot of money, It's like, what else are you going to fucking eat? Are you going to get in from work and put chicken dippers in the oven? Grow the fuck up. No. Eating whole food's expensive, but not looking after your body is even more expensive. I eat like this, I don't have any digestive issues, I don't have any bloating, it makes me perform well, it makes my mind clear, it makes me feel good, it tastes nice. What more could you want? And if people say, oh, I struggle to stick to a diet, it's like, are you going to get in work and just have frozen chicken dippers, frozen pizza, frozen chips at 25 years of age? Grow the fuck up. Alright? Eat like a fucking adult. If your cupboards are filled with loads of shit like crisps, biscuits, chocolate, you're just fighting a losing battle. And I know I would be. So what you do instead is, you do this. You stick to your diet for 6.5 days of the week, and you have one meal on the weekend, whatever you want. So I'll have this here, that'll last me 5 days, and I'll probably go out a couple of times. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be eating shit and dark desserts, cheesecakes, maybe sometimes, main starters, alcohol, loads of booze, because I don't drink much anymore. I really only drink on big occasions, and it's like, I'll just buy what I need, and that's it. It's as simple as that. Like, this works for me. You've got a chili there, you've got a pasta there, you've got chicken, which I'll season with some gyros seasoning, you know, and it's just as simple as that. Like, I will stick to my diet 6.5 days per week, and after I've done a long run on the weekend, I will literally have a meal, free hit, whatever I want, and I can sustain that, and I've sustained that for years, right? My calories at the minute are at load on a high day, which is 2 times per week, on a double training day and a long run, 2,900, and on a low day it's 2,400, and that's for me to drop body fat. Okay, so I have 5 low days and 2 high days, and on one of the high days I have an off-plan meal, which is literally a free hit, whatever I want. And it's taken me time to get to this point where I'm in a position where, I'll be honest, like, these scales right here broke. Have I bought new ones? No. Because I've done this for long enough now to know what measurements are. I don't need to be like, oh, my scales are out, my scales are broke, I'm going to fuck my diet off. That's what fucking idiots do. If one thing goes wrong, they snowball themselves and think, oh, I can't, everything's perfect. It's like, gets you to think, I'm in a position now where I don't have to have those scales, but I'm going to buy some new ones just because I prefer it to be 100% accurate. But my body fat's gone down this week. I've got leaner this week. I've got leaner in the past 10 days by not having scales, because it's about the choices you make. It's about the decisions you make. It's about not being a fucking idiot and being like thinking like an actual normal human being. And eating like this, I'm absolutely sweating here doing this video. Jesus, it's hot. But it's all about the choices. Like, the biggest struggle I see and hear from my clients is like thinking that food is good or bad. No food is good or bad. It's just some foods will make you overconsume more than others. And if I leave my house full of crisps, biscuits, chocolates, do I like those foods? Yes. Do I enjoy those foods? Yes. But if they're not in my house, I don't think about them. Okay? And they're really easy to overconsume. Who's ever overconsumed on chicken breast? No one in the fucking world. Okay, so you buy what you need, and on a weekend, after you've stuck to your diet and you've ticked every single box from a training, from a food perspective, then you go and have a free hit, whatever you want. And because I run so much across a week, I run like 60k a week, I'll weight train 4 days a week, I'll nail all my food, I have a free hit meal where I don't give a fuck how many calories it is, because I know I'm not going to snowball myself. I don't need to go out and have a meal and then have loads of dessert and loads of shit and then keep snowballing myself. Because what I see a lot of the time is like, oh, I had a bad day on Thursday, so I had a bad weekend. It's like, no. But that takes emotional control, and people think that, oh yeah, once I've done my fat loss phase, I'm done. It's like, it's so fucking hard to stay in shape. Like, it's so fucking hard. And I'm someone who runs a coaching business. My physique needs to be in shape 24/7. I'm a fat kid at heart. I love a beer at heart, but there's some things you just got to be disciplined with, right? When you're surrounded by temptation, surrounded by this world of temptation in Dubai, and there's all these temptations, it's so easy to just fuck it all off. But you sticking to your diet throughout the week and having one set day where you give yourself something on the weekend, whether that is a couple of beers, whether that is a meal out with your missus, or whether it's a meal out with the boys, make sure you stick to that one day. One day doesn't lead into two, one day doesn't lead into an entire weekend. I have one meal, one time. If I want a beer, I'll go and have a beer. There's no stress around it. When I was on my photo shoot prep, I didn't miss a single gram of food. I didn't miss a single minute of cardio. I didn't drink a drop of alcohol. I didn't do anything. Because that's what was required to get there. Now I'm in shape, and I'm staying in shape and maintaining shape. I can have more flexibility, but if I want to dial it in, I will do. And that's the thing. People want their flexibility before they've built the muscle, before they've done the aggressive diet, and it doesn't come. And you have to go through those phases. Like, this shit takes time. I'm only in a position now where I could live without a meal plan. I could live without any of my foods, but I still choose to do it every single day, minus that being broke for the last 10 days. And it's just about standards, and that's why I have such good control over food. Like, if I go out and have a few drinks, it's like I don't need to restrict myself, I don't need to beat myself up, I don't need to get on my own back. If I go out for a meal, I don't stress about it either, I just get back on track the next day. I don't snowball myself, I snowball my own progress and binge all weekend, because that's just fucking childish. So, this is my food shop. That is a big rant, but I'm sweating, man. It's so hot in here. Get this aircon on right now. Jesus, my legs are sweating, my body's sweating, and it's now 9:15. I'm still doing a fucking YouTube video. That's commitment. That's commitment to the cause. I've been awake since 6, been working since 6, and I'm still doing a YouTube video. And after I put this away, I'm sitting on the fucking sofa and doing fuck all for an hour. Probably just fucking binge on TikTok and just brain dead shit. But yeah, that's my food shop. That's what I eat to stay lean, build muscle, and run 60k a week. One off-plan meal per week. I just keep it simple, keep it basic, don't overcomplicate it, get meals that work for you and stick at them. That is the best thing. And if you don't have a clue how to structure your calories for fat loss, comment section below, description below, whatever it is, I'm not using this YouTube larky. Description below, there's a link to my free, no bullshit, fat loss nutrition guide. Cuts through all the shit, tells you how to set your calories for fat loss, and it'll get you dropping some body fat before summer. So download it and check it out. But yeah, next video, don't know what it's gonna be. I'm not too sure. Might run through my week of training. Might do a day in life. I'm not too sure. We'll have to just find out with this whole YouTube malarkey. But I'll see you in the next one. Any questions with regards to nutrition or anything like that, any questions at all, drop me a message on the Instagram. My inbox is always open to help. So, see you in the next one. Good night.